The gym is in a metal building, a step above a warehouse and several steps below those fancy chain gyms. Black punching bags hang from metal framework, and pictures of my grandfather's various award-winning fighters cover the wall. A sweet combination of bleach and a tropical plug-in overwhelms my senses. In one corner, two guys go at it in a boxing ring, and in the other corner, some guys, including Jax, watch a demonstration of a takedown in a caged-in octagon. The rustling of nylon athletic pants gains my attention as my grandfather cocks a hip against the doorframe of his office. His name is John, and he requires us to call him that. As usual, he wears a white t-shirt with the black logo of his gym, Freedom Fighters. Like every guy here, John is toned and a fighting machine. 62 years hasn't slowed him down. In fact, the death of my grandmother a couple of years ago has driven him harder.
"It's a bit chilly,"
he says.
"But not cold enough for hell to have frozen over."
My chin lifts in response. "You said I was always welcome."
"Thought you said you'd rather drink poison than step in here again."
I did. And he has me exactly where he wants me. But I refuse to break eye contact. We stare at each other for what seems like a year. My grandfather has a weathered look, a firm face set in stone, crow's feet stamped near his eyes and lines creating parentheses around his mouth. Occasionally, my grandfather smiles, but he hasn't shown me that feature since I left his gym a year ago.
"Is your uncle bothering you?"
he asks. My uncle, Jax's dad, my father's half-brother, the guy whose house we've been living in since the bank repossessed our home and we moved out of the shelter. I'm sure a few terrorist organizations refer to him as the dictator. The answer to John's question is yes, but I say no.
"Is it your mom?"
His daughter. She's fine. Sort of.
"Is something wrong at school?"
Everything is wrong at school. No.
"Haley,"
he says with an overabundance of exasperation.
"I've got fighters to train. Whatever it is, spit it out."
I glance away and focus on the fighters warming up, unsure what to do. They stare at me as the ropes go over their heads, then under their feet. Snap, snap, snap. It's as if they jump in unison now. Some guys I know from school, others I don't. My older brother, the one who's leading them, is the only one who looks away. My grandfather sighs and pushes off the doorframe to head toward the fighters. I can't give him the collection notices again. I whisper in a rush. I can't. It's not what I meant to say. I meant to ask for a recommendation, but somehow the intention became a traitorous ninja. Now that the spillway of the dam's been opened, the words cascade like a long drop from a mountain. I don't know what to do. Mom constantly works and she's tired and she doesn't know how to handle Dad. And when I bring the notices home... I hesitate. Not home. That hellhole is not a home. To the house and... that low-life slimeball of an uncle. He sees them. Then it gets worse, and I can't do it, okay? Not today. Not when I lost my dream. Not when everything inside me is so twisted it hurts to breathe. Not when I don't know if I'll ever get accepted to college, or if I do, whether I'll have a way to pay for it. The stone expression slides off John's face, and his dark eyes soften. Mom has his eyes. So do I. My grandmother loved our eyes. In 2 strides, my grandfather reaches me and angles himself to hide me from the fighters. The moment I'm out of view, my shoulders sag and I close my eyes.
"It's okay,"
he says under his breath. It's not.